brothers, my mom and dad. Everything was great. Then my dad died. I have no one to talk to. When I talk to my mom, she cries and gets upset. I miss my dad. Who can I talk to?
Yeah, the truth is that I miss you so.
Our society often fails to support young people after the death of a significant person in their lives. A child is reticent to share his or her grieving with the surviving parent. The child believes that he or she is causing pain to the adult as a result of sharing his or her grief. Often the adults are too wrapped up in their own grief to effectively deal with the mourning child.
When they feel bad, you feel even worse because you feel like, oh, it's my fault. I opened up to them. And I never want to see my mom hurt for anything. So I felt like we both had to hide what we were going through from each other.
I couldn't handle the kids' grief and my own.
Children often feel isolated and uncomfortable around other children who have not experienced a loss.
They don't really invite me as their friend because they don't know if I'm different because I've lost someone, and yes, so that's what makes it hard to talk about it, is because you never know how someone's going to act to that.
My friends tell me that if they talk to me about it, then they feel so guilty of bringing it up, so they don't talk to me about it.
How can we help these kids? Where can these kids get the support they desperately need? The Mourning Star Center provides gentle and loving aid to children and teens in age-appropriate support groups. The Mourning Star Center provides free support to families and offers referrals for counseling for families in need. The Mourning Star Center provides a safe place for kids to talk about their feelings, surrounded by others who have been through what they have been through.
When my mom died, then before I didn't have any friends that had lost a parent like I had, so I heard I'm sorry, or because I know that when people say I'm sorry and I know how you feel, because I think that's probably the number one response that you get when you say that you lost someone. Half the people don't know how you feel, and since it's different for everyone, but now I know since when I came here and other people have lost parents, that now I can actually talk to them about it and they actually can say that they know what it feels like.
And we just really get along really well because we can talk about the same thing and they understand what I'm going through.
It's helped me to communicate better with my daughter, to know that it's okay to talk about her mother's death, and we're open and we have conversation about it.
Each of us can share a story and our relationships.
I feel like I help the kids here at Mourning Star just by being a listener and allowing them the opportunity to tell their own story and how that impacts them.
One of the things we do with the children is we do a game, not a game, but an art or a craft where they show before and after feelings, what it was like before the family member died and what it was like after. And doing that, they'll write out their feelings.
The activities, sometimes they help me by saying goodbye, because I didn't really got to say goodbye to her. Draw pictures or write letters, and like when we're sad, we really get it out when we come here.
We've made timelines of things that have happened in our lives, and we bring in pictures and we make mandalas of how we felt and how we're feeling, how we felt then, before, how we feel now that they're gone. And so we do a lot to really kind of channel our feelings.
A lot of what we do in group talks about how the person that died stays alive within us as we talk about them, as we have our memories of them, as we share those memories with other people. And so I think it's really important for the children to know that, yes, this person is no longer in their life physically, but they remain with them.
One of the most moving things that I have experienced here at Mourning Star would be our candlelight ceremonies. You see all these kids getting around in a circle, lighting candles, and they're memorializing them.
It helps me think about her and not like in a bad way, but as like I'm talking to her, because I talk to her sometimes.
You can definitely see healing in the kids that come here because they express that to us openly, that they feel really comfortable coming here to Mourning Star and how it's a great opportunity for them to really get out any of those feelings that they have.
Grief isn't something that you ever get over, and the center isn't here to get you over they're not here to make you forget and to move on. They're here to get you through it.
Before, whenever I talk about it, I just immediately get sad and stop talking about it, but now I can talk about my mother, especially with my dad.
It is a safe place, safe environment, it's comfortable. You don't have to worry about, you see people that are going through the same thing that you're going through, and you understand their problems and they understand yours. Nothing's wrong with anything that you say.
The most helpful thing is that I don't have to act different. I don't have to hide everything that I hide at school. I can just let it out in here. And I have friends here that are going through everything that I'm going through.
I have seen children that have gone from not participating in our group to suddenly big time part of the whole group, talking about their feelings. Sometimes through animation, they're animated. They're expressing their feelings by throwing a ball. So we do see improvement in children.
I will remember you. Will you remember me?
The Mourning Star Center has a professional staff certified in bereavement, and we fully train our volunteer facilitators. In order to effectively service our community, we need your support. We are 100% supported by the generosity of our community in the form of donations and volunteers. Your support is essential in maintaining our center and our growing outreach and new programs, like our summer camp, Camp Aaron, the first camp of its kind in Coachella Valley. It's a weekend bereavement camp in Big Bear scheduled for the summer.
I'm lighting this candle in memory of my mother who died of cancer.
I'm lighting this candle for my baby brother that drowned in our pool. I light this candle for my dad who died from a heart attack. I light this candle for my sister who completed suicide.
The Mourning Star Center knows that play is the language of children, and toys are their tools.
It's the best place you never want to have to need, but when you do need it, you know that it's there.
I will remember you. Will you remember me? Don't let your weep not for